And hello everybody, welcome back. BogMod here. And yeah, we're going to do Cyrus' storyline now. So we should just give him a jorb. He could be a warrior. I'd like to hear a tale of Chapter 3, Cyrus. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy from the far reaches of hell. Although the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here? Only more dreadful questions. Stoneguard at last. Yes. It's very stony. It is a big old city, isn't it, buddy?
Now then.
First, I should review where we stand. Okay. So, some bookmaker in town made that copy, but where to begin? If only... Begin at the source. Yeah, the bookmaker district. The bindery, yes! Oh, I'm glad when the characters aren't necessarily dumb. Like, they don't all have to be super geniuses. But when they miss some obvious clues, it can be a little upsetting.
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Are we being followed? I think we're being followed by evil cultists. I want to hear my travel banter, please.
Take care.
Take care, scholar. Yeah, the sense of being watched. Feeling was saying at first and came and went, but it grows strong with every step we take. How did this man, trained in combat, develop instincts related to being threatened? Who knows? So there's some easy trick to it. If you're willing to fight as many battles and wage continuous warfare for many years, you too will learn it. The scholar said to yourself, cannot know everything there is to know of this world. Indeed. It's very true. Very true. Alright, so now we can swap out Olbrich. Olbrich will be swapped out for Tressa.
Indeed.
Bookbinder cards are the finest materials, but what if I scrutinize your face? I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. There we go. Now we go east. They go 2 east? There we are. I did go too far east.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon to the residents of
My apologies.
Dominic, the evil bookbinder? Or
A
translator?
moment of your time.
Be gone with you.
It would seem he is not so welcoming. Alright. What you gonna do, Cyrus? Find out more about our friend Dominic. Alright, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Investigate the man you want to learn about. And we get more travel banter.
I see.
He refuseth to talking to thee. Yes, I need a different approach. You're looking most solemn. Is anything troubling you? Thinking. Wherefore would someone so mighty turneth his back on others? The suffering in his voice was that of a man who has been made to forsaken everything. Oh. When I think about the life that he hath led. Alright. Ooh, perhaps a way to help him? Sure. Oops. No! Oh!
Well,
Never mind. I didn't realize there was another one. Oh well. It appears we have no one to rely on but ourselves. Stubborn old coot, wouldn't you say? Find out more about him, yeah. Talk to his cousin. This book says a battier than the Carrion Caves, myself included. Well, about that. We'll just end that conversation there. Alright, let's swap out more people. Alphin and Primrose will be the next to join my merry band of adventurers. Alphin specifically next, though. Let's give you cleric, and you can be a scholar. Hanet can be a I'm almost inclined to make her a scholar. I mean, the battle points you gain aren't affixed to any one thing, right? So, for example, I can make her an apothecary for like 10 seconds, grab a bunch of skills, and then unapothecary. Like here. But I'm actually going to make her a scholar. She did good work being a scholar and... There we go, make him a dancer. Okay, let's give you hit points and defense. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. I mean, I could give her the extra SP, but elemental attack boost. There we are. You old man, tell me your secrets. You found about Dominic's remorse? See. Dominic had a translation commissioned he thought would earn him a fortune. Okay. His daughter succumbed to a sickness 15 years ago. Is there more to gather? Sold some medicine to Dominic 15 years ago. He was in a spot of bother, so we gave him a discount.
Very well.
Alright. So it looks like he needed money to pay for his daughter's sickness. Because she got down with the sickness.
Excuse me.
I already told you I do not want to see you. Who did he lose to? His daughter. And he translated a book to pay his debts.
But of course.
So my daughter cut off all contact with the outside world. I don't mean to open old wounds, friend, but I've heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly.
Since then, you've secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. To procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you had coined quickly and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
Producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
I own that book. Clearly you're a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. Do you care to admit to the most horrific passes down because you recognize the danger they pose? As an academic, I will not send idly by as knowledge used for the purpose of evil. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Tell me your secrets, Dominic. Your many sins.
Listen. In truth,
Your man came here with a request. Was it dire port? So that you can't recall his name is rather strange. His eyes burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession.
What in the...
Red eyes. Is he a vampire? I bet he's a vampire.
after that,
He worked at the Royal Academy in Atlas Dam.
It couldn't be.
Headmaster Yvonne of the Yukon.
yes. Ah, yes. In truth,
He gave to me a mighty and venerable tome in hand. From the far reaches of hell, I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Yes.
I was not blind to the risk. What choice should I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune. I am but a humble scholar.
Yes.
Translate the dreadful tome. Alright. Alas, he could not save his daughter. I don't know. Divine punishment? I mean, she was dying before he showed up, so... Preemptive divine punishment? What was the man thinking?
Leave it to me.
I'll see that it's never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. Alright. Speaking of a small measure. Rest your heart, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Alright. Interesting. And there's the man in the cloak.
Come now.
Are you going to keep hiding the shadows, or shall we end the charade? The charade, if you will. Chair aid. You're wise to my presence.
Just so.
Sound like a lady voice. Oh. Unexpected. It's the headmaster's assistant, Miss Evil.
Call me Lucia.
Evil Lucia, of course.
Greetings.
Why have you fought here, Miss Evil Lucia?
I apologize.
I have heard that you were investigating the whereabouts of some tomb. A tomb by the name of from the far reaches of hell. Is that correct?
In truth,
Ooh. Is she going to spill the beans? I believe the... Ooh. So is she good or evil, do you think? She might be a puppet master, throwing him under the bus, as it were, here.
Why?
Who stole the book from the archives was
yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this, I'm all but certain. Yeah, I'm not sure. She could be the mastermind still. First, I'm a scholar of my own right. I'm not sad to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use knowledge of the name of evil. This is why.
Indeed.
Came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Maybe where Headmaster Yvonne hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
Investigate the very matter. The house in which he was born still stands. There are rumors about the place. Evil rumors. Alright, this makes sense to me so far. Still unsure if I trust Lucia or not.
I see.
Cyrus has a weak spot for understanding women.
Correct.
North side of town. Alright.
Shall we begin?
Alright.
Thank you.
Travel banter with Tressa. What's your question, Tressa? What do you teach back at the palace? And this is part of learning. We'll come along and I'll give you a lesson. History? Ah. Followed and also, and in short. Oh. You should be impressed, Cyrus. This is a top-class royal education she's giving you. We really need to get back on the road. If you think about it, this means that Lucia's been waiting for like an hour for us to go block. Alright. Tressa! You need to be replaced with Primrose. Let's give her the Royal Crest for some health, because she'll need that. And some more defense. Here we are. The town, or the door of evil. The town, or the house where he was born and raised. The library was where he spent most of his days. Banned for 20 years now.
Is that so?
Yep. Didn't I just say I was suspicious about her? And that he had a weakness for women?
Oh!
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
It's Yvonne.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again. Headmaster Yvonne.
Bump, bump, bump! Just like I suspected. Still, while my suspicion that she could have been evil was spot on, we've not ruled out if she is the mastermind behind things or not. We will see. What do you think? Mastermind or goon? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll hear his speech next time. See you all soon.